our consciousness is trapped in mortal machines made of meat. Mind is one of those words that are really hard to define. Computer software can host your mind, 1 quadrillion events every second of your waking life, hold memories, our ability to plan, think and imagine, hope and dream. This grain of brain was cut into 25,000 slices. Brain water to consciousness wine. Consciousness is more than the sum of the parts of the brain. Humans have historically been horrible. The consequences for humanity and our future in this universe are vast, creepy, and amazing. You might be in an eternity of pain or paranoia or having an endless psychotic breakdown. Having a functional body is actually quite nice. Walk on the surface of the sun. Imagine immortal cult leaders who propagate lies and invent religions, fine-tuning and perfecting their dogma over hundreds of years, trying to understand it to get better at killing it. The bigger a being, the more cancer it should have. They function perfectly. Until they don't. Our cells have kill switches that make them commit suicide, evolve, or become a blob of cancer. It's bad news. For example, with the right mutation, a cell will lose its ability to kill itself. Another mutation, and it will develop the ability to hide. Another, and it will send out calls for resources, the parasites of parasites. Making a tumor is hard work though. Cancer is killing cancer. So an old blue whale might be filled with tiny cancers and just not care. This video was sponsored by you. Humans are apes with smartphones, living on a tiny moist rock which is speeding around a burning sphere 1,000,000 times bigger than itself. There's a merciless war being fought by the true rulers of this planet. Turns out there are giant viruses that blur the line between life and death. They float around aimlessly and hope to stumble upon a victim to infect and take over. Truly lazy parasites, if we put them all next to each other, they would stretch for 100 million light years in the guts of pigs and the mouths of humans. And they're even weirder than we thought. There are elephant-sized ducks everywhere. When they find a victim, they connect with it and use its natural processes to enter the cell. Imagine a mouse crawling into your mouth and using your guts and bones and fat tissue to build a mouse factory. The tomato, for example, has 35,000 genes. Some recent studies have even suggested that some gyruses with very complex genomes may be able to maintain a basic level of metabolism, jerking evolution in different directions by mixing genes around in all directions. How can a thing that might be dead hunt another thing that might be dead too? Sputnik is hunting a gyrus called mammavirus. Gyruses are not completely defenseless though. A few years ago, the world was in awe when scientists discovered CRISPR, but instead of releasing gyruses to kill its buddies, it released virophages to hunt them, and all the other elephant-sized ducks all around us.